Hey friends, today we are talking about the recent sales data and what we think those numbers might indicate for the South Bay real estate market. And make sure you stay on till the end because I'm going to be sharing something Barbara Corcoran of Shark Tank shared this week on Good Morning America. But first, if you're new here, my name is Shira Adatto. I'm a realtor. Here on my channel, I talk about all things South Bay, life in the South Bay, buying, selling, investing in homes, and the real estate market. So if you want to stay in the know, be sure to hit that red subscribe button below. So jumping into the real estate data, since the beginning of this shelter in place here in Southern California, what we think about the future real estate and what's going to happen in the close proximity. But I just want to give a caveat real quick. I'm not an economist. I'm not an analyst. I don't have a crystal ball. Everything is changing on a daily basis. These are unprecedented times, and it is now the beginning of April, so everything I say here is just based on what we're seeing on the ground now. And for those of you wondering, because I do get asked a lot, we are still able to buy and sell homes in this environment. Real estate has been considered, as of today, an essential business. So we just closed a home that we listed just before the shelter in place for $72,000 above asking price. So homes are still selling. We also helped a buyer close on a house in the Holly Glen neighborhood of Hawthorne, which is a very desirable area, hard to get into, usually going into multiple offers. So all that to say, this time might be a good time for buyers who have up until now had a rough time, maybe because of the competitive market. Now they're able to more easily get into a home. So just some food for thought. Now, onto the data. So let me tell you what sales looked like in March, from year over year, from last year at this time. And what we're seeing was new listings down 24%, pending sales down 44%, closed sales down 7%, which will probably be worse in April because fewer homes, got listed in March. The closed sales from March are obviously homes that got listed in February before all of this started. So month supply 2.3, which is down from 3.6 last year at this time, which is already very low inventory, so even lower. The sale price was the only one that was up 6.7% year over year. And that's because we are in an increasing sales market. Now, most analysts would say that the low supply is an indicator that the market will stay strong, but the unknown is what's going to happen with the economy. We have unemployment, we have uncertainty, we have a recession, we have declining stock accounts. Some sellers are going to be scared to list. Some sellers will have to list, but because of their financial circumstances. So too many unknowns, too many uncertainties to really predict what is going to happen. Now, as for buyers looking to buy in Southern California, here's what Barbara Corcoran of Shark Tank, acclaimed real estate expert developer, said this week to a buyer who called in and asked, I've been in the market to buy. I've been trying to buy for a long time, thinking of buying this year. Is it now still a good time to buy? And her answer was unequivocally yes, her reasoning being historically low interest rates and low inventory in Southern California. And with fewer buyers out there, because people are scared or uncertain, you are going to have an easier time getting into those historically competitive markets, which here, anything under $1 million, we were seeing bidding wars, multiple offers, really hard time for buyers because of the low inventory. We'd been in a really strong seller's market. So one bright spot for buyers who are wanting to buy now. So that is the update. Thanks for staying on. If you are in the market to buy, be sure to go to southbayhomes.vip where you can download a free copy of my buyer's guide, everything you need to know A to Z about how to prepare for the buying process. And if you are in the market to sell, let's talk about what we can do right now if you're eager to sell. There are ways houses are selling. We're doing virtual open houses, virtual walkthroughs, everything electronic signatures. We're following guidelines and procedures for the shelter in place. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.